We used to kick it off, man. When was football really started for you? Now I know typically in South Florida, that's like I said, that's religion. That's kind of right out the gate. As soon as you can walk, they put a football in your hand. So
Yeah.
when did you kind of get going?
Man, funny story, man. First off, man, I'm glad to be a part of this podcast with you guys. I've watched you guys for a long time on Twitter. All you guys are funny guys, man. Y'all be trolling everybody, man. Hey, I can't really tweet, but I want to stop be just laughing like, man, these boys, wow, man.
Hey, don't act like you don't get involved. We see you with the alligator, man. You be getting involved, bro.
Yeah, you see you hold the gator that one time. I
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
it. That was dope.
Hey, I be throwing my shots every now and then, dog. I be throwing my
Already.
Right.
shots, but no, I'm a huge fan of the show, man. I'm a huge fan of
Thank
the
you.
show. But man, I got involved in football, man. Funny story. Single parent home, man. My mom needed somebody to watch me, so I started at 4 years old at the Boys and Girls Club off 114th Street down here at Northwest Falcons, and I started off playing defensive end. And I was supposed to play. Back then
Hold on, we gotta have a conversation, man. Cause seems like everybody, whenever they have that part one to start off story, is always on the O line and D line, man.
That's because
Jacory
they
said
have
he
any
played.
height.
Yeah,
yeah.
Jacory said he played O line. Major said he played O line. Like, seems like all these youth coaches try to put you on the line first, right?
Because I was forced. I was playing with guys older than me. I was playing with guys like that was 6 and 7 because you down here for the start at 7. So my mom changed birth certificate and everything like that. So I was playing with guys way older than me, man. So it finally caught up to me like when I was playing at 7, and they pretty much took all our games back because I think I played 65 too many years. So they got disqualified. But I started playing 4 years old, man. Played with some talented players. Antonio Brown, Armando Allen, Travaris Cadet, Sean Spence, all those guys, man. We played together, Little League together, man. Thaddeus Lewis. So played at boys club. From there, man, just took off, man. I played basketball, baseball, ran track, but football was my love, man. That's something I took pride in. I was very passionate about from an early age.
When did you first start moving off the D line? I know it couldn't have lasted but so long.
Man, it was that next year, man. That next year I went to my cornerback coach, my DB coach at the time. Well, at that time he's his son rapping at Iceberg, Coach Ronnie. So he was my first little league coach. So he was like, man, look, they was call you Marky. He's like, man, Marky, man, you too small, man. You playing cornerback. So I was 5 years old. In little league, cornerback don't get no action. You ain't gonna get no
Right,
balls thrown on your side, no run. Everything's up in that ABC gap. You know what I'm saying? So he put me out there. Then eventually, when I turned 6, they put me at running back, and then I played running back and cornerback my rest of my career.
So
That's
DVD,
what's
man, you get to play running back and cornerback, man. When did you realize yourself that I'm pretty good at this and I can really make something shape? I'm making plays with a lot of these boys. I'm better than a lot of these boys. When did you realize, like, okay, football could be serious for me?
Man, funny story, man. I realized when I was like in the 10th grade, I think on the look at the park, everybody I played was gangster. They was live. Like it wasn't no ducks on our team, so everybody was good. So I was like, okay, it was kind of like I was sized myself. Okay, man, this guy I'm playing with Antonio Brown, like he good. Travaris Cadet, he good. But when I realized, okay, I was that man. Funny story, man, hood story. He can probably tell you. From my grandma's house, my auntie house on 47 and 7 Terrace. There's a dude named Don, better my cousin who own iCrate right now. $50 that he'll beat me in a race. And I was like, man, if you know me, I'm a competitor. Like I'm gonna talk my trash. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say, man, some crazy outlandish stuff because I feel like I'm that guy when you get me in that mode. So I told him, I said, look, bro, I'll give you 10 yards and I'm gonna come get you. So dude was like, man, what up, man? Bet 100. So my cousin betted 200. The other dude, like the whole hood was out there like this. It was like pretty much the whole block was outside. I gave the dude 10 yards. I'm talking about I came and got him. I said, yeah, I'm going to the league, boy. I got some. I'm
Yeah, nah,
talking about, man, I had like 5 races
hit.
that day. I raced like 5 different dudes. I probably won like $500 just racing dudes because they were like, I ain't no way, man. You this fast. So I was giving dudes 5 yards, head up on the goal on them, but I was smashing them, dog. So you know what? if I just keep doing this, man, I'm gonna get paid soon. So eventually I got paid.
Nah, it's crazy. You mentioned E could probably say E like, yeah, you 100% right. Like you remember that story like yesterday. So
Yeah.
that's crazy. But and you kind of mentioned a point too, man. I know being down in South Florida is big, and you're one of the fastest guys I've seen. Period. So I know you made a lot of bread, doing your day, especially from the hood guys. Winning races and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Even in like, just I guess from that time when people realized I was fast, I was get dudes like this. I was because my auntie stayed off 47 to 7 Liberty City, so and I stayed at Miami Gardens every weekend. My dad used to always he went to prison. When I was 3 years old. When we got I was like probably 14, 15. He stayed with my auntie for like 2 or 3 years, so he couldn't really go out like that. So every weekend, all his kids used to meet up in the city and just pretty much just chill over there. So every Saturday, my cousins like who own I Crave and like I already knew what time it was. So I got on my car. Well, it's time to get this money. Like it's time to race. Like ain't no time. Go to the park, man. Ice cream truck. Well, I got this dude right here want to race you off 48. This dude off 50 want to race you. So it's like it was something every weekend to the point I was like, man, I was going to school. I went to pace, but I was wearing different forces every day. Like I was like, man, hey, whatever.
Who in your age
Huh?
group gave you some static though? Nobody gave you no static in the hood?
Man, the only dude that gave me static in the hood, man, nobody.